Welcome to part 2 of deploying Kubernetes-based distributed systems. This video will briefly describe useful tools for Kubernetes development and deployment. A set of PowerShell scripts, named Yuruna, will save time for repeated commands. PowerShell is available for Windows, Mac OS, and most Linux environments. For deployment to different clouds and on-premise, the scripts will invoke Terraform. Components will be built as Docker containers. Enable the single-node cluster named Docker Desktop, used for localhost deployments. For the deployment of workloads, both the Kubernetes client and Helm will be used. Confirm that all requirements have been installed and are in the command path. For development across all environments, Visual Studio Code is recommended. It is also recommended to install the extensions for Docker and Kubernetes. For locally creating certificates, the Mcurt tool is used in some examples. The Git tool is assumed to be in the path for web content retrieval. It is recommended to install the command line interface toolkits for major cloud providers. The concept of context in Kubernetes is a helpful abstraction. Similar to pointers to a cluster, context information is in your home folder's .kuba/config file. It contains information about the local or remote clusters you can access. Removing context and cluster information from this file doesn't delete the cluster. Avoid editing this file manually. Use tools or Visual Studio Code extensions to update it. You can also use tools, like the K9s text-based tool, to browse through clusters. All required and cited tools are cross-platform and commonly used by March 2022. The configuration files and PowerShell scripts ease tool replacement if needed. The following video showcases how the automation scripts will drive the creation of resources. This concludes part 2 of 6 of deploying Kubernetes-based distributed systems, circa 2022.